Hi, my name's Tom. I was sent this next product to tell you all about it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I like playing my Oculus 3. It is a great VR system. It's probably my favorite one. But it has two real big problems. One is the battery life. It just doesn't last all that long, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of play, depending upon what you're playing. And two, the original head strap that comes with it is kind of uncomfortable, kind of lousy. It's kind of a cheap. It's just this little fabric strap. It doesn't really do much. I have a product here. This is the BioHerm RGB Oculus Quest head strap. It solves both of those problems at one time. So I've been using this for about a week now, and I really, really like it. It is now my default head strap. I use it for everything. I keep it on my Oculus 3. This is what I use to play. Let me tell you all about it. First of all, you can see that it actually looks a lot different than most other head straps. The head strap itself, the one that comes with it, is just kind of this piece of fabric. But this thing is this great big, cool looking kind of mechanical thing. Don't worry, it's actually very, very comfortable. Let me kind of show you how it works. I'm going to pop it off the arms real quick here, and I'm just going to talk about and show you all the neat features. Okay, so here's the strap itself. It actually does strap into the actual face mask. So you do that, and then you can adjust the strap there. I'll talk about that in a second. But let me just kind of show you here. This is the actual thing. This is the way the whole thing works. It fits on the back of your head, and it has this nice little plate that kind of holds and cradles the back of your head really comfortably. It's much more supportive than just a strap around the back of your neck there. Two, it's got these arms. These are solid arms. They click into the side of the Oculus 3, as you saw, and they have little holes, one for audio on one side and then one for power on the other. The other cool thing is they're flexible. So if you have a weird shaped head, or if you have some sizing issues with other straps, not these, you got plenty of space here. It'll work just fine. They'll fit anybody. And now here's the real meat of it. This is kind of innovative. This thing in the back here is a battery, and the whole battery system holds extra power. So the way this works is, you see there's a little USB-C port there. You will actually charge that up. I'll press the button. Let's see if I can see a little. You can see the little blue. LEDs there showing it's charged, but you also have a little power on the back. I kind of showed you. I'll talk about that in a moment. This is a battery pack. You charge this up. It's a 10,000 milliamp battery pack. You charge this thing up, and then you can go ahead and use it. You plug it into your Oculus, and it will power your Oculus and give you lots more extra playtime. So the way it works is you plug your cord into this, you plug this into the wall, you charge it up. Once it's completely charged up, you unplug it, obviously, and then you take this extra cord, you plug one side into the battery and the other side into your Oculus, and now the battery itself will go ahead and power your Oculus and give it power to play. It's really that simple. Let me put it all together and let me show you how it works. Okay, everything's strapped back in and it's ready to go. You can go ahead and turn it on. When you turn it on, when you power it, when you plug it into your Oculus, this little light will start to go ahead and glow, kind of telling you, hey, it's kind of cool. This is RGB, by the way. It'll just sit there and kind of rotate through all the colors. So it's kind of neat when you're playing. Other people will come into the room and say, whoa, and they'll actually see the little lights in the back. So that's kind of neat. So again, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot here. I'm just going to show you how to play. Again, it is plugged right into the Oculus. That is where you would normally charge the Oculus, this little USB-C port right here. But I'm going to plug it straight in there. Battery pack is now connected to the faceplate, and it's charging. And I put it on, I roll it down. Now, I want to talk about sizing here. I'm going to put it on my head, and I can open this thing up way up. Look at how much size I have, and I can turn it. The knob changes the size, the clicky knob, and it kind of tightens in. It just works really, really well. It's much better than the straps. It's just really, really useful. Okay, so now it's on. It's nice and tight. My Oculus is now powered up. I'm ready to play if I want to, but I want to show you a couple extra things here. One, again, you see this base plate here, this back of my head? It is cradling my head. It does fit really, really well. Two, I've got padding up here across the top of my head, and I can go ahead, I can adjust this strap to make it tighter. I can pull it tight, and when I pull it tight, it actually pulls the Oculus off my head a little bit, kind of up too far. So I'm going to pull it down a little bit, get it nice and comfy, and I'm just going to stick the Velcro there, and it's going to stay. It's solid Velcro. It's going to stay nice and tight. It is just super comfortable. It doesn't wiggle around. It doesn't move. Another great feature, this has some weight to it. Okay, just a couple ounces, but it's enough to counterbalance the weight of the Oculus 3. So now the whole thing, instead of leaning forward like the Oculus 3 normally does, it kind of sits evenly on your head, and it's much more comfortable. I can wave it around and things don't go jostling back and forth because the whole thing is weighted nice and evenly. So as you can see, this is just really, really comfortable. I do have plenty of power right now. When I've played it, I've gone for a good 3-4 hours when the Oculus is charged up, and then I plug the battery pack and that's charged up. When I plug them both together, I can go for a good 3 or 4 hours, depending upon what I'm playing, and still have a little bit of juice left over. It's just really, really kind of a nice, be able to sit and play with friends, talk, chat, whatever you want to do. But having all that power is really great. And you can see it just kind of comes back and forth. Now, when I'm done, all I do is loosen it up, pop it off my head. That's it. I don't take anything apart. I leave exactly the way it is. What I want to do is I want to charge it. I take this little thing out of the battery, and I plug my cord from my wall into this, and I charge the battery here. So I'm going to charge this battery up, and I'm ready to play all over again. Overall, this BioHarm Oculus 3 head strap just solves so many problems. Gives you plenty of playtime. It gives you nice, cool colors. It's very comfortable. It's easy to adjust with the click knob. I like that a lot. And the whole thing just fits really, really well. It works well. It's comfy. It keeps your playtime longer and more comfortable. And yeah, I really like this. I use this now every day. I highly recommend it.